Hi everybody, it's your friend Corey at Mighty Mushroom, or a Mighty Mushroom, in an effort to broadcast more of the experience of listing, selling, blah 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 on eBay. I'm going to do more live listing with you guys and do more Q&A. As always, this is an open forum, and I am going to post the listing. It's been really hard for me to do the show late in the evenings due to many factors. So I'm just going to do shows when I can. We'll start here. Usually what I'll do is take a window, separate it by a tab. So like, oops, dang. Well, I just messed that up. Anyway, uh, there's your Posh tab. So then I would take a new eBay window, and I will. Oh gosh, this is not going to work for me. Okay, I will take a new eBay window in front, so I can always search here. You want my wooden keyboard? Second draft. It's some kind of computer or something. I opened it up and it had some circuit boards and all kinds of crazy stuff in it. But we just take a look. It's got like this weird custom keyboard. These pictures need to come up a little bit, obviously. But what's weird is it has like some reset key. You can see this thing has been used. It's like somebody made this keyboard way. Section. Interesting. So there's the Hangout link if you didn't see it there. We'll just do our show now, if we can. Our live Hangout show, and that's not the right list. Okay, so we're gonna do that one later because it's just weird. Bring this up a little bit. Bring this up a little bit. Nike SB stuff. It's kind of 50-50 for me. It doesn't always do great, but some stuff does really awesome, especially these backpacks. I really want to be able to see the detail. This is taken inside the new big light cube, and this one was with very little adjustments. There's some scratching on the buckle here, which I think isn't that bad. It's a really badass backpack. Since I do so, I'm going to list it as the 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 belt is just spinning. So we're gonna do $30 and I think we're seeing this. Okay, good. My bag who popped onto the show last night. I guess it was his wife's bag, but there's only one listed on eBay, and it's $800.
So your sound is totally messed up,
yeah.
And no one can see you or your screen. Okay, now we can see your screen, but we couldn't hear you.
Okay.
Like your sound is cutting in and out.
My sound is cutting in and okay. Let me see what I can do. Thank you.
It's a little bit better right now, but for a while, like we couldn't hear anything.
Ah, lame. It's about. Can't hear me.
Does your office have like a dead spot or something? Because it seems like whenever you're at the office, this happens.
Yeah. No, there's no. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, temporarily.
I don't think there's any dead spots. The router is like, I'm looking at the router, so I probably can just link it in because Oh no, see, yeah, this one has an Ethernet cable, so maybe I just need to hardwire it.
It
But
sounded
I don't
okay
know.
for a second, so just don't move.
Just don't move. Okay, so I'm gonna try to sell this bag for $100, and I think that's a really good price. And if it's worth way more than that, well, somebody got a good deal. And if it's worth less than that, somebody will probably make me an offer. What's up with you, Kayla?
I just got home and I'm gonna do some drafts also.
Oh, cool. You still you still just have the one. You have the one drafter person.
I do, yeah.
Cool. And have things gotten like kind of smoother, like more, just better in general?
Yeah, I think so. She's really good at what she does now. She's comfortable with
That's good.
it.
Yeah.
Um, so no complaints really. I mean, there's still things that I think I would do differently, and if it was a perfect world, I'd be super nitpicky about it, but I'm just like, it's not worth the time to change a couple little things. So I'm just kind of like,
Exactly.
it's fine, you know? It's not perfect and she's not worth more than what I'm paying her. And that's not a knock.
Exactly.
Still doing, I mean,
No.
she's doing fine, but I'm not like, oh, it's so amazing. I would, pay double because I wouldn't.
Well, I never want to pay double, but I mean, I would if there was value there, certainly.
I do think that if I wind up buying that big, like couple thousand piece lot that I'm looking at, I'm probably going to change some of what she does for me to help me process that
Yeah.
because it's just so much stuff and it's a lot of shoes.
So much stuff. The great thing about shoes is if they're in a slightly derelict condition, you can really spruce them up relatively easily with the right equipment, quickly.
Yeah.
They're easy to photograph and you don't need any really special equipment to. Holy crap, are you looking at this?
Yes. What is this?
I got one of these for like $3 at the thrift store. It's a Thule. Is it Tool or I think it's Thule.
I would have
You know
said
who the
Tool, but I don't know.
Tool? It could be Tool. It's this crossover sling bag. This one went at auction for $50. Shit, this one went for even more. Wow. Well, that's surprising.
It's a nice come up.
Yeah, I like those. I like come ups. So yeah, see, here's a bag. Gabanga, Gabanga, Gabanga. Cool. I need to darken that a little bit, I think, though. No, maybe not. I like this new giant light cube in certain ways, but it's kind of janky.
How is that? How is it janky?
Just janky. It has a cable for each light, so but they don't all adjust evenly. So the reason I got it is so that I could have even light, but the dials don't dial the same. So half light is different on one from the other one. So you actually probably need a light meter.
That's annoying.
Yes. I think I'm gonna go for the discount here. Go for the great price and go $49.99 on this thing. Let me see what's not. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's hasn't sold. Let's see what's on the market. The red's cool. Oh man.
But those are new.
Yes, they are new. There's none listed for.
No used.
Yeah, there's no use. So so I get a new one for 50 plus, sold at $100. I should go six. I'm gonna sell it 59.99 just because it's the market and it's excellent. LA's amazing cleaner stuff. I don't know what that is. Going for the discount. value. Yeah, Nike shocks. On the shocks themselves, they have this weird enamely painty stuff. It's not enamel, obviously, but it's some kind of weird flaky paint. And yeah, it sounds. These are bolos. If you find these, this isn't the bolo of bolos. I think of the Scrabble. Have you ever sold a Scrabble Platinum
I
edition?
sold one of the Scrabbles with the tourney table thing like that, but it was a newer version, but it was sealed. And I sold it
Ooh.
for like $120.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
Yeah,
wanted
they're
to send
so
it
hard to
to
find sealed.
Amazon, but it was before I did Amazon at all.
Yeah.
Because on Amazon
Okay.
they were like $300 or something crazy.
Yeah, yeah. There's a sale, but these kind of more
I'm only hearing like every other word you say.
than four board game. Sorry, no way to make it better.
I don't know. It's really weird though. Like I'll hear like one word out of like every sentence.
Ugh.
Yesterday though, you were in your office yesterday or you were home during your show?
I was in my office.
Yeah, and it was
I'm trying to
mostly
see if
fine.
kind of for a little bit and see
It seems like whenever you're in your office though, it's hard to hear you or see you.
if I can do it better. Oh, I right now I'm standing adjacent. Is that better?
For the
I guess not.
second it is, but
Oh
it kind
well,
of
I
goes
guess
in and out. Like you were fine for a few minutes and then it just crapped out.
I think the internet connection here sucks ass.
I think that's probably true.
The only service I can get is CenturyLink, and
It's not so good.
it's bad. I picked this up today for $3.
At that sale you went to?
Yeah, it didn't. Most years it's really good, but you can walk in and immediately tell whether it's going to be like really good or not. And I've been going to that sale for years and years and years. Last year was mediocre, and this year was like low medium. Like this year was the worst year. And what they did is they took all the good, like not all the good stuff. It's just a little school that does it. They put all the good stuff in the back room called, and like all the stuff was back there with jacked up pricing.
Bummer.
Yeah, kind of super bummer. Check out how they're listed. The same one right here. Mine doesn't have clay wheels, probably an advantage. It's in shape in these. It has it has some. There's a name on the trucks. Let me see. The name on the trucks was Precision. Precision Trucks. I wonder if I can. Precision. Can you hear me better now or no?
Yeah, a little bit. It hasn't cracked up as much.
Well, I don't know.
Gotta
I'm
make
trying. I'm trying. But you can say something if you want.
I know I can. I'm working.
So anybody who is chilling in here, there's not very many people watching. Since my audio is bad, apparently. This is the link. How do you clean poplin cloth? Somebody asks you, how do you clean poplin cloth?
You're bad.
I don't know. How do I clean poplin? I don't know. I mean, depends what kind of cleaning. Like, does it have stains, or is it just, I don't know. I guess it would depend how bad it was. I might take it to if it needs it.
If it had a high enough sale price.
Yeah, otherwise I might just sell it as is. Oh, I was gonna ask if it was the bow top that you posted, Valerie, which looks so cute, by the way. I am listing a horribly amazing, I posted it on Instagram, 1980s gold lame jumpsuit.
I saw that, by the way.
It is fantastic. It's awful, but amazing. And I bet it sells really quickly.
I picked up, there was this like, it was the garage sale of somebody who was relatively, not garage, it was the estate sale of somebody who was relatively old, relatively wealthy, extremely gaudy, and loved Las Vegas. And I bought like a bunch of gold stuff, like gold shoes, gold cowboy boots, and that stuff did so good. It took a little while to sell. But gosh, man, the boots sold for like $180 or something crazy. Then somebody returned them because they didn't fit, which sucked. They sold again pretty quickly. These are. Have you ever seen Fry boots this old? These things are like, I think these are from the '60s. See how it has the cloth tags in it?
Oh, I like the design, like the stitching.
Yeah. What I did is I redid the bottoms and I kept the patina on the top.
That makes sense.
Just because I like the contrast of, I don't know what polish is. I don't know if you even like mess with redoing shoes, but I use this like Saphir cream polish, and it has so much pigment in it. It really makes things pop. Difference between where I polished it and where I didn't. I mean, I cleaned the whole shoe. I'm not really sure what these are worth, honestly. So I'm gonna just put my average boot price and see if somebody wants to take them for like $70 with shipping. Fry's been around for a long time. All right, let's see.
I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff drafted before eBay open.
Fry boots started in 1863.
1863. Holy shit.
So these could be. I think that these are from the '60s because they came out of a part of a closet that. What's up?
I sent you an invoice.
Oh,
Can I borrow it?
yeah, absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely, yeah,
Cool.
yeah. If you read that and you have any questions, ask me too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see you Monday.
Cool. Perfect. Perfect. All right, where are we going? So yeah, I think those are from the '60s because they came out of the part of this closet that all the stuff was like from the '60s. So I'm pretty confident that it was '60s material. I paid too much for this. I paid too much for this VCR, most likely. Awesome. All right, this is a.
Are you trying to have drafts to push while are you like saving up some drafts?
I'm not saying because I don't see them more aggressively on tomorrow. I did acquire, a significant amount of inventory today, and Oh, maybe I didn't pay too much for this. I acquired a significant amount of inventory today, and I'm going to sort through some stuff today. And then what we will do is I'll have some stuff ready. I have the 100, basically almost 100 pieces I bought from like the weird hoarder lady.
Yeah.
And those all need to go. So Jeremy will definitely have enough work. I just need to slightly reorganize things to make it more clear to him. But it'll be easy for him to communicate. I mean, it's never hard to communicate. Nowadays, like if he has a problem or has a question, he can like literally send me a picture and I can say, hey, what's up?
But he's gonna like draft everything and photograph. Are you still gonna push stuff live or? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just bring my laptop and then push things live from eBay. I don't know. It depends on how active I am and how tired I am.
Yeah, I think I might, if I'm able this weekend, just put everything into drafts, have it all ready to go, and I might actually just pay the 10 cents per listing to have it auto list, each day, and then I don't even have to think about it.
Why wouldn't you just list everything? Why do you need to list it on different days or anything like that?
Because I believe it is better for your store to list items per day than it is to list 50 items on Monday and then nothing the rest of the week.
Okay.
I don't have any. I mean, I've heard people say that is the case, and I've heard people say that it doesn't matter, but I have found that it does seem to matter to be actively posting every day.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure it's valid. I just don't know if it's partially superstitious or not. But even if it is, it doesn't matter because if that's what you're doing and it works, it doesn't matter whether it's superstition or not.
Well, and I definitely in the beginning was doing that. I'd post like all of my stuff in the beginning of the week and then post nothing the rest of the week. And I definitely found that things would start to go to like a trickle.
Yeah.
So I think eBay wants, and I think this is especially true for people who have commodity items where there's a lot of competition, like clothing, where you always want your listings to be refreshed and at the top of the search. Whereas if you're selling a one-of-a-kind item, who gives a shit because yours is the only one?
True that. Hey, Lauren, how are you doing?
Lauren, I already packed your dress. It was the first thing I put in my suitcase.
See, now you're making Lauren's feel special.
I know. I went and bought a suitcase, and her item was the first thing I put in there.
Oh.
Mostly so I don't forget.
Yeah.
I have a terrible memory. I will forget something for sure.
Oh, Virginia said she sold a Jurassic Park fanny pack for $97.99. I've sold some fanny packs for some ridiculous money, but not that much.
I'm assuming it's vintage. Is that right, Virginia? I would assume that it is vintage because I can't imagine a new fanny pack selling for that.
That is pretty incredible.
And I also want to know, did you know that it was worth $100 or did you just think like, oh, this is kind of cool, I should pick it up? Those are my questions that I have for you.
Oh yeah, I want to know the answers to those questions too.
Because I would have probably picked something up if it was vintage and been like, oh, this is maybe $25, right? I don't think I would have known that it was $100.
No, I would have listed that for like $25 probably. Exactly. That would be that. I would have thought, well, I can make 100 times my money on this thing.
That's so cool though. And also,
that is really cool.
Link it in the chat if you can, because I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
92, so it's like original. She said she just liked it. She didn't even look it up till she got home. Those are the best.
Yep.
I love that when you're like, I just had a feeling that this was a cool thing, and then you get home and you're like, oh, wait a minute. It's actually like a huge thing.
Yeah. Well, all that Jurassic. I've sold a Jurassic Park slot car kit that wasn't even complete. The box was pretty dinged up, but and it was a big ass box. But it sold for like I really didn't know. I didn't know about the new movie either, but I couldn't find another one, and I was like, yeah, I'll just list it for like $130 because that's what I'm comfortable. Like, I would be ecstatic to get $130 for it. I don't really know, and it sold really, really fast. And the guy was stoked, so stoked to get it. And I mean, when I opened the box, it was just like full of random parts and stuff. So you can sell just about anything on eBay for sure. Harley Davidson sunglasses. Pick these up today. I don't think they'll
So
sell.
I went to Nordstrom today to buy myself something, and I was talking with the lady, and I mentioned I was going on vacation, and she's, where are you going? Oh, going to Vegas. Oh, for what? And I was like, oh, there's a big eBay convention that I'm going to with a bunch of my friends, and we're gonna talk about eBay stuff, and we're gonna have a good time. And she's like, eBay? She's like, I'm surprised eBay is even around anymore. And
Yeah,
here
you'll be
she's
surprised
this
when
like young, cute, hip girl, right? She mentions Poshmark. She's like, yeah, I love Poshmark, but I didn't even know eBay was still a thing. And I was like, that is so telling. Here is this fashionable young Nordstrom employee, right? Who's like, yeah, Poshmark, gotcha. eBay, what? And I was like, And I was like, yes, eBay. I was like, you should totally go on eBay. You can find so much great stuff. And I took the shoes that I bought. I was like, I'm going to wear these to Vegas, and then I'm probably going to put them on eBay after I'm done with them. And she's like, oh my God. She's like, I didn't even think about that. And thankfully, I have my new business cards now. So I handed her a business card, and I was like, here you go. Check me out. I've got all sorts of stuff. And I was like, I was just so shocked that she's like, eBay is dead. She's just like, I didn't even know eBay was still a thing.
Maybe she just never knew eBay was a thing.
I don't know. I mean, she was definitely like keen to it. She's like, oh yeah, eBay. But, I said Poshmark, and her ears were perked up, and she goes, yeah, I use Poshmark. I love Poshmark. And
There
I just
you
thought
go.
that was so telling.
It's hard to argue with that.
I
mean, Nicole and I were at OMSI. You were. That was the time you were there too.
Yeah.
And this person we were talking about Amazon and eBay and stuff, and this person started talking about their eBay experience and how they would never buy on eBay again because of specific reasons. And I was like, wow, all of those are really, really valid reasons. Yikes. Like, that's something they have to really, really fight against. But I mean, it seems they're doing a mass restructuring right now. It's pretty obvious. Getting rid of lots of people, and
can we or should we talk anything about the eBay Open app, or should we not?
Who the fuck is this Beth? Nicole says, who the fuck cares? Why are we talking about somebody else? Let's talk about what we're doing and how we're doing it.
Nobody cares.
Fucking stupid.
So do we want to talk about that, or should we not? The eBay Open.
Oh, no, I don't even want to talk about it because it's just so stupid on their part and embarrassing that it's so ridiculously, insanely, like, how could you make a move? I don't want to talk about it.
I didn't want to bring up a sore subject. I just didn't know if it was something that you wanted to discuss.
I don't think it. This is like watching paint dry. Why don't you go watch paint dry, you dumbass? Oh my
I
God.
like
People
nobody.
just want it.
You don't have to be here.
People just want attention. You are like, go do something else. Like, we're doing what we
Like
want
I'm
here.
listing things and making
Go
so
away. Go away. Nobody cares that you exist. I promise. Especially here. Oh my God. People are so stupid. Ooh, these are my exact pair of boots. They sold for 46 at auction. I'm pulling threads out of Velcro. This is like pulling threads out of Velcro.
that's a good analogy. Actually, I like that.
Oh God, dude.
I don't know. I find something very pleasing about that, like pulling threads out of Velcro.
This is more boring. Then why don't you go watch paint dry?
Sure.
Oh, dude,
You
like
like
there's so much.
torturing
Go,
yourself?
go watch videos about people making noodles. Then we're just live, like making money right now. So
Lord. I think some people like being tortured.
no, I think that people like saying stupid things to get attention, and like, okay, we'll give you. You can have some attention. It's cute. You can have some attention. Do you want a lollipop too? Oh. Oh my gosh. Pan Am bags. These are bolos.
Yes,
Just
I
so
know. There
this
was
one is
a show a few years ago that came out. Do you remember that? There was some like what do they call it? The stewardess show. There was some like 1960s retro show that came out a few years ago, and that really helped the resurgence of that old stuff.
yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's declined in value a little bit. Some of these bags were selling for whoo money before, but it looks like some real good condition ones are selling in the 40s and stuff. That one's in the package, but it's more modern. This one's is in pretty rough shape. See, like I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I don't care about telling you to go pack sand. Like I don't I don't to help the community and the people around me. I don't do it to interact with dumb people.
Only
Even
the
though
dumb
sometimes
people we like.
what?
Only the dumb
What?
people we like Rob.
Yeah, well, Rob does do some things, and he definitely has a lot to learn about life in general. But what can you do? Oop, I lost my color. Ugh. All right. Oof.
Ooh,
Seems
that
so.
doesn't look good.
What?
That doesn't
What
look
happened?
good. That color looks bad.
Way off.
Super off.
Yeah. Shit. God, now I have. Well, at least we resisted the trolls for. Kayla asked me that question on YouTube, on Instagram, but I couldn't figure out how to answer the question. It wouldn't kept like
Oh yeah, I did ask you that question.
I couldn't answer it though, so I was gonna do a live one where I just responded to the questions. No, I don't have any tattoos. I don't have any. I don't have any artificial piercings. I don't plan to get any tattoos.
Artificial piercings. So what? Do you have natural piercings?
Yeah, dude, I've been impaled many times. Like
Same.
I got shot in the hand with the bolt of a crossbow, and it like hit my hand in such a way that it kind of bounced off my bone and then went like through my went through my hand, but horizontally.
That's fucking awful.
Ooh, that camera I just posted sold for $24.99 just now. Bam.
I've been selling mine on Mercari and Depop because they're going for more money.
Yeah.
But I know
Yeah.
the same guy who always buys them, and I get it. But I'm like, if I can get another $5 out of somebody by waiting a day, I'll do that.
Oh, I'll look. We'll look at your new photos.
Yeah. Can you
Sorry,
remind us of your store? I will definitely look at it. I want to see.
Will you paste your store name if you don't mind? And I'll take a look. I probably had too much to drink when I was looking at your store before. I apologize. I don't remember reviewing it. But I'm
She
sure.
was the one with the very bad photos.
Oh, but you had good products, but your
Yes.
photos were like really grainy and stuff.
Yes,
I remember.
because
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was using a cell phone from like 1974.
yeah, yeah. I think I probably used those exact words. I have two of these. Oh, these are trucker hats. Okay. Let's just get like two.
Sunshine.
I can laugh when the sun is out. Did somebody else say something stupid? Jeez, we got all the trolls to the yard, huh?
It's all the same person.
Oh, I'm sure it's. God, you're a loser.
It's okay, Virginia, because we still love you. Oh my God, look at your pictures.
Ooh, now I want to look.
Oh my God. That is
Let me
like night and day.
look.
No
Advance.
kidding.
Let me look so I can be proud. By seller. You have a cool shirt though.
Wow. What did you do? Like, obviously, you got a new camera. Did you get a light box? Some of these things look like they're in a light box. Or are you just using like a white background?
I am sharing my screen. Oh, you're talking about Kayla? No, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it
I
from
will.
here.
Yeah. I'll share my screen. Hold on.
I'm doing it. I got it.
Okay.
Enter a valid by seller. Goofball machine. What? Find items by seller.
I found
What?
a fanny pack, and then I also found other people had sold it for way less. Like, you got way more than some people, which is awesome.
Hello, sunshine. Weird. It's so by seller, it's giving me item. Seller show. Oh, only show items from Meadow Sunshine.
Just like click on your feedback up at the top. Yeah, you can do that too.
Oh yeah. Okay. Rug crafters. Yeah, these are way better.
So much better.
Yeah, they're so much better. The light's a little bit, and I have this problem too on like clothing stuff. The light being like either a little bit too washed out. But oh yeah, this is great. The BT Kids, Girl Scouty thingy, little kids clothing. Gosh, wow, yeah, that is really, really,
Difference.
really much better. Yeah, it's a huge difference.
Have
Yeah,
you
you could tell what you're buying now.
have you noticed a difference in your sales? I'd like to know since you changed up your photos.
That's a good question.
That's the important stuff.
Yep. Stag beer. I don't know what stag beer is, but we're gonna sell those cheap. We should make a channel on YouTube about paint drying. So all it is like we paint a wall and then put a live chat where the paint dries.
And we just leave our commentary over it.
Yeah. So funny.
Looks like that spot is drying slightly faster.
Oh, we can do experiments. We could put heat on one section.
I'm all for this. Or, we could go have a fucking blast in Vegas next week. I mean, I don't know, whatever.
I'm more on that side of things.
Like with our friends and in public and have
Associates.
Real human connections.
Real associates.
Real associates.
All right, let's get. I got some interesting Vietnam era hats here. Oh yeah, we're gonna cut it up
I'm so excited.
and get it by 4 o'clock.
Virginia says her sales are down, but she's blaming it on summer. Or maybe maybe her
My
bad
sales are
had a following.
yeah, maybe people just liked your bad photos. The gosh darn it. My sales are down 15% from last month, just if you're curious.
In case we're following along at home.
Yeah, in case you're curious. So don't
I'm only down 1% today. Yesterday I was actually up 4%. So I think like a good day must have dropped off.
interesting. Let me go try to sit back down at my desk here for a second and see if I can maintain some sort of order. All right. Is it still okay?
For now it's fine. It's, we'll see. We'll give it a minute and we'll see what happens.
Cool. Maybe we can, if that doesn't work, we can just watch some paint dry.
Virginia just got back from Legoland. I have never been to Legoland, but I think Hazel would love it.
Where's Legoland?
I think there's a couple, isn't there?
I don't know.
I know there's one on the east. I think there's one on the East Coast, and then I think there's one in Southern California.
D Marini, Voodoo. Oh, I can't find this baseball bat. Oh, I'm looking at it. Am I looking only? Oh, that's why. Oh, well, these sell for good money. Looks like. Don't put them up for auction though.
I kind of feel that way about a lot of things, though. Like, if you see something consistently selling for a certain price, I feel like sometimes auctioning it off is kind of asking for it to go lower.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I don't know, though. I never know. It's a 20-hour drive? Good gravy.
Oh,
I don't even like to drive for 20 minutes.
20 hours each way. We did a road trip twice, I think, from Seattle to Disneyland in Southern California. And it was a nightmare. Hazel was too young, so she was just like miserable the entire time, which of course means we were miserable the entire time.
Yep.
Now I'm like, never again. We'll just spend the money and fly.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Kids need to be a certain age to deal with that kind of road trip. They either need to be young enough that they don't care or old enough that they can do other things.
Yeah. My daughter, like, she wants to talk and play I Spy and all that other stuff. So, yeah. Wrap 6S if we source at flea markets. We don't have a ton of flea markets in Portland. Things are really estate sale and garage sale oriented here. There was a ton of estate sales and garage sales today. I only went to one sale, mostly because I had a bunch of stuff to do in the office and I just was feeling a little bit weird this morning. So my first one wasn't a super success, but it was the only one that I had planned to go to. It wasn't great, but I did acquire some products. So check this out. I love this thing. It's Toastmaster, right? It's unused. It's unused in the 50s, maybe 60s, maybe 60s.
Probably
It's definitely
if I had to
70s. What's up?
I would guess 60s if I had to guess.
Yeah. Well, you're vintage definitely better than I do. It's really pretty though.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
it's also probably a fire hazard. I hope someone's using it as a prop and not as an actual toaster.
I had one from I maybe I should stop using toasters from the 60s. I love the it's the the Sunbeam Model A toaster. It's the one where you put the bread in and it goes down automatically, toasts perfectly, and pops back up automatically. There's nothing on the outside of it. It's all this weird mechanical system. It's like a clock almost. I love those things, and they have the braided cord and the braided cloth.
When I was growing up, my dad was a huge antiques guy, and we actually used the toaster that like it flips open and you slide the toast in on the sides and then flip it closed, and then when you want to turn the toast over, you open it again and the toast automatically flips.
Dude.
Super.
Yeah,
it's like 1950s old. And those things, we always say, like, don't walk away from the toaster when you're making toast because you can burn the house down.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's hella good toast, though.
It makes hella good toast. You're eating toast, watching your house burn down.
But the toast is delicious.
Dude. Yeah. Like, damn.
As with most things in my house, like growing up, though, it was like, you'll burn the house down, you'll cut a finger off, you'll get your hair stuck in it. Like, nothing was safe. Don't sit in that chair because it's 200 years old and it'll break. Like, there was always something.
Interesting. The yeah. What was I gonna? All right. Army, military, Vietnam, camo, cap, woodland. Well, there's just none of it.
I don't like the changes that have been made to the item specifics on eBay. We talked about that.
Can't you, like, you can't add them or anything?
You can, but then they're not searchable. So like style, right? So for jeans, style, there used to be like 20 different styles. Now there's 3, and then there's sub-styles. Like, why make it 2 separate things? Why?
Yeah, why add weight?
Like, I'm just not going to use them.
Last year at eBay Open, it was structured data, structured data, structured data, structured data, structured data. But they don't make structured data easy to use, and they make it avoidable. So it's like, oh, wow, instead of entering the UPC, which I don't have or I'm unwilling to put in there, then I have to go back and click a button that says I don't have the UPC. It's like putting it there. Good. No.
Like, let's just make it more and more of a pain in the butt, because they're trying to weed people out, right? And I get it. I hear it. I'm with you, but I'm just not gonna do it.
Just not gonna do it.
As with most things, I'm just gonna buck the trend.
Buck the trend, she says. She's going to watch the paint dry.
I'm gonna watch the world burn.
Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. I don't know what's going
on. Why are you so happy?
Frightmare on VHS. What is this?
Yes, a Smythe blazer. Those are crazy money, and I have still not found one. Isn't that one of the
nice
worn by what's her name? The royal lady.
The royal lady? The queen?
No, not the queen. The
Iconic Volume 3 Super Princess? I don't know. What the hell are you talking about?
Yes.
Hydrogenic. $5.95 retail comps.
Or is she queen in waiting? What the fuck did they call it? I don't know.
What the hell are you talking about?
Markle, the first one. Listen, this is America, okay? I don't know about your queens and your
what?
Nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me either.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone logged into all 7 of their alt accounts to download our video.
What?
Somebody logged into like all 7 of their alt accounts to download this video.
Really?
Yeah.
So stupid. I don't care. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of people hearing that I called you a loser? That you cannot be a loser by actually doing something, but you
Oh no,
don't?
I guess no one will watch the video now.
Oh no, gosh. And what will we
Yeah.
do since somebody who's an idiot doesn't like us? Amazing. Nobody cares. I cried so hard.
I cry every time.
Dude, check out this fanny pack. It's gonna be hard to get in this. It's gonna be hard to get in any picture. Just because
What is that?
it's a Michael Jordan metal snap gold, like it's all metal accents. And this
That's
is like
horrible.
compartment utility pack. And I can't find another one anywhere.
That's so hideous. Someone's gonna love it.
So bling. Jeremy added the word bling to the title. Oh, that's amazing. I think I can get $129.99 for this.
Why not?
I don't think so. But if somebody offers me $97.99, I'm definitely going to take it. I would feel bad charging more than that.
Yeah, I don't
No.
see anything like that on the internet.
Nope. I couldn't find it's some kind of obscure sample. We are in Nikeville. I love these old bandanas. This is Nordstrom Active Sports.
Virginia said to price it at $300.
She's probably right. I won't sell it for $300 though. I won't sell it at $24. I'll sell it. We'll see. If somebody feels that it's a deal at $129 and they're willing to pay that, I'm totally cool. I mean, if I need to make my goals today, I'll sell something that's $1,000 for $600 because I don't spend money on stuff.
Ooh,
what?
That's sweet.
Are you talking to somebody?
Talking to Hazel. Hi.
We have children.
We have child.
Well, I can't see. Hi, Hazel.
You know who that is.
Say hi.
Corey? Yes.
Yeah, I'm hiding behind my television. I'm hiding in the television, Hazel.
He's in there. He's in the monitor.
I'm in eBay right now.
She's so confused. I'll be right back.
What?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I don't know how much more of this I can do. I've actually got to go. I got to go do shipping here in a second. Oh, okay. I'm kind of bored of this. You boo boo. Ace Manufacturing. Ooh, this hat's cool. Wow. Vietnam, USA. Old army stuff, especially from Vietnam, is like on fire. Oh, nice. Dead stock original baby Jordans. That's cool. I had my daughter wearing a pair of pink and silver ones way back in the day that I picked up that were pretty cool. Are they like? Yeah, I don't know when they made. I don't know the full history of vintage baby Jordans, but I see people post them from time to time. I'm always like, wow, that's pretty cool. All right.
Are you putting your store on like not vacation, but are you changing your handling time or?
Yes. Jeremy will be around, and I could probably get him to do some stuff, but I just don't want to. I'm really comfortable with him doing what he's doing now, and me doing what I'm doing now. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna extend my handling time, and then anything that's outstanding, I'm gonna have all packaged up, and that way, if people pay, I'll just have Mike ship it while I'm gone, and it'll all just be ready for him. All he'll have to do is print a label, you know.
Yeah. So if they don't, even if they bought it while you're not on vacation mode, if they pay while you are on vacation mode, they still have to wait.
No,
I don't know if you know
that's
that.
not how it works.
Yes, it is.
I found that out the hard way.
Interesting. I had the same issue in that.
Let's just say today I have 1 day handling. If someone makes me an offer today and I accept it, but they don't pay, if they pay on Tuesday, I have to ship it Wednesday, even if my handling time is 10 days. Because when they purchase the item, they had the anticipation of a 1 day handling time.
Yeah, you had the anticipation that they would pay for it.
I completely agree with you. But in eBay's eyes, they don't care.
Because you can ship stuff when you're on vacation, obviously.
Yeah, obviously you just bring all of your inventory with you, and
I wonder why this video has 11 thumbs down, because it sucks. Thanks. What's that guy's name? Thanks, Casey. You're a loser. Go away. Oh my god. Law school Rocky. Just no, don't. I want these comments to stay up here.
it's fine. I'm leaving. You can stay.
Go to Law School Rocky's channel over here. Law School Rocky has 2 subscribers and no content. I'll subscribe to your channel. Look at that. Now I subscribe to your channel.
We'll watch it.
You're so good at creating content that you don't have any. It's amazing. Get them all to come in. Let's see how many thumbs down we can get on this video. It's like, shut the fuck up.
How long does it take to make a new account?
Oh, 14 seconds.
14 seconds. Like, just keep it coming. It's
Yep.
fine. I'm not gonna hurt my feelings.
She's like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. It's not my channel.
And I don't have feelings.
Pumpkins are the ones that don't have feelings.
Pumpkins don't have feelings.
Are you a pumpkin or a Cheeto?
I'm a hazel.
She's a hazel.
Hi, Adelaide. We're just minding our own business. Apparently, trolls have figured out that we exist, and they have obviously trolls have nothing better to do. Otherwise, they would be doing something.
We're very.
I believe that everybody here is trying to make their existence slightly better, and whether it's boring or not, there, honestly.
You just blacked out for a second.
Thanks.
Blacked out.
I just blacked out for a second.
Next week in Vegas, we'll black out.
How dare we exist?
I am a
there's other content creators who they just live in this scarcity feared paradigm, and they put out like fearful content and that kind of thing, and they're all part of this group of knuckleheads. And when they find out about somebody like me who's new on the block, they kind of like to think that they're causing some kind of like aggravation, maybe, I guess, but nobody cares.
Oh, I guess we'll stop selling on eBay now.
Yeah.
Doesn't like me.
I guess I'll stop being extremely successful at what I'm doing because you said something.
Good. We won't come on YouTube and have fun anymore either.
No, we won't try to have give a place for the community. And none of them have the withal words, okay? And can you post the link to come into the chat?
Yes.
Thanks, because I'm screen sharing. None of them have. I mean,
it's like, yeah, I trust people who are cowards and never show their faces and produce anonymous videos about people they don't know. Yeah, that's cool. You can really trust people who don't know what the hell they're talking about and won't even show their face.
Yeah, we're just gonna pack up shop. Valerie's right. What are we even doing?
I know. What are we doing? We're so boring. We're
Like, I
so
have to say,
boring.
I would be just as boring if I wasn't on YouTube right now. Like, I'd be doing the exact same thing.
Show your
Yeah,
face,
exactly.
Corey.
Yeah, show your face, Corey. Speaking of anonymous, is this really Corey? How would we know?
If you don't show yourself.
My-
Oh, well, I guess unfortunately it's the real thing.
It's Corey. Now you don't look like it.
I'm hiding. I'm hiding from the internet. It's full of very, very good business people who comment anonymously and have no idea what they're talking about. These are the people we should follow and listen to.
Okay, so what do you think about the internet? You don't know. Do you think that there's cool people on the internet?
Like Corey and Mama and Nicole.
Uh-huh. What do you,
Trisha.
Trisha, yeah. What do you think of those people?
I like them.
Yeah? Me too.
I even like Corey, which is my best friend.
I'm your best friend?
For today.
No, every day.
Every day.
Okay. I'm glad. I think that you're a pleasant young person.
You're very
Kind of smell like old dirt though.
Oh. Oh. She ran away. As you're my best friend and you say she smells like dirt, I'm making a video about it. You told a child she smells like dirt. Oh. You made her cry.
No, you don't smell like dirt. I was just kidding. Come on.
She's very sensitive today.
Thanks, South London reseller. I'm glad that some people. I know. I mean, I don't do these to like appeal to a broad audience. I'm not trying to like. I don't seek any sort of viewership. I like to have a place where people can have open discourse, and that's the purpose of it. Honestly, I mean, nothing else. I only do this for the social aspect and to just be able to connect with the people who are actually doing it. I know that means like coming into contact with like ridiculous idiots, but you know, I guess that's a small price to pay. Ridiculous idiots. I like that. Anyway, so while those ridiculous idiots, well, maybe some of those ridiculous idiots will be at eBay Open, but they won't tell you who they are, most likely. Oh, my cousin's calling me. Hey, I'm live on YouTube. What's going on?
What's going on, dude?
Oh, you know, living the dream.
Some draft posters.
Yeah, I had like 88 that's stacked up. The Thrift Doctor. That's DJ Dr. Thrifty to you.
Oh man.
What are you doing?
Well, yeah, that's some unrelated business. I'll give you a call after you finish it.
Cool. I'm finishing these drafts and then I'm going.
All right, dude.
I'll call you. What do you do? Are you on the way to work or something?
No, I'm off today.
Okay, cool. I'll call you.
A rare day off.
Yeah, for real. I don't have any of those. Peace.
All right, later.
Bye, Virginia. The edginess. I just don't. I'm just not into stupidity. Kayla's gone, so now I'm the only one talking. See, somebody click on the link and come in here and say something. This is not only the Kayla channel, this is the everybody channel. You pitch in the $50. I want to pay $50 to hang out with Rockstar Flipper by the swimming pool. Oh my god. You couldn't pay me to be associated with that guy. Unfortunately, I want to go to eBay Open, but I just don't like people. I mean, I don't like when people just post clickbait nonsense. It's just stupid. It doesn't benefit anybody, and like using fear to gain an audience. Can you get his autograph? He made a video, and somebody sent me a clip of it. I don't really watch the guy's videos because I think they're boring, even more boring than these. But it was him talking about how important he was because he had a following. And I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? Like, holy, it is true. Like, it exists. I'm not making it up. I'm not going to post a clip of it because I don't care enough. But oh my god. His postmark wasn't very strong. What is postmark? I don't know what that means. Explain to me what postmark means. Super Mario World, and I'm just going through and listing things here. If you're watching, some of these were recalls from Amazon. I recalled a bunch of inventory from Amazon. Some are just kind of random stuff. This is like an old school little wallet phone case, Pendleton. If you know anything about what I do, a lot of it, I really focus on Pendleton stuff just because it's just something that's fun for me, and I really, oh, yeah, I mean, we all have different ways of doing things, but like, some people just have these trolls that are associated with them, and they use like intimidation and things like that. And it's ignorant, it's wrong, and some things are probably not even legal that some of these people do. So when somebody is a scammer, they will probably continue to be a scammer, Yeah, I mean, it's okay to sell ordinary stuff. I sell unique things because I have access to them. I mean, I'm not some genius or some guru. And I mean, for example, like when I make fun of Rob on this show, I'm looking at Rob's face, he's looking at my face, and there's no anonymity to it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the time. And sometimes I get out of line, certainly, but the show is meant to be entertaining too. So, oh wow, that's really cool. I have to go check that out. I'll have to look at that. They donated a sale. Pendleton's a weird company. Oh, thanks, Shirley. I appreciate that. I know I'm not the nicest guy in the world or whatever. I know I have my own issues. I probably shouldn't talk about other people, but I don't like the anonymous trolls that are part of the networks of these like bigger YouTubers, and it's true. And when people try to sabotage each other, like people probably try to sabotage me for just saying something. But I, do what you got to do. But anything can be tracked to your IP. Whatever you do online can be tracked to you, just so you're aware. And wire fraud and those kind of things, they happen at very, very low levels. So like people messing with other people's accounts by buying things and doing unscrupulous things, that's actually wire fraud. And some of these guys are involved in that. So I just don't. I mean, anybody can watch the YouTube channel. Anybody can watch this YouTube channel. There's no ads. It's not. I'm not. I've never sold anybody anything that wasn't like physical product here. You know, I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything per se. My one of my reasons for being here is to help people understand kind of the amount of work that it takes to do this business. You know, like you can see me pricing these things, and some things I'm just not going to waste a ton of time pricing. I've sold them before, and I've kind of like understand what the general range is. I'm more into like listing things quickly, getting them up, and getting them sold. I don't need to make all the money all the time. Thanks, Valerie. I'm glad you learn a lot. I mean, I'm just doing what I do. I'm not, and I'm still learning all the time. But you can, hopefully, this is showing solid light green chunky hoop earrings. How many? I wonder. Oh, these are. Whoa! Check that out. $125. Somebody has these clip-ons that are the same exact molds. I bought these for $4 a pair. Let's see. Flake light chunky hoop earrings. Oh, okay. That's pretty. It's not bad. $20.99. Maybe I'll go $24.99 on these. I think that you can see how like comps can be kind of messy. You know, like somebody's asking a ridiculous amount of money that they're probably not going to get. I'm going to ask $24.99 for these. I think that's a price that will sell, and it's a great deal. Oh, I'm glad we're making you smile. And I'm sorry to hear about that. Life can be difficult. It can be beautiful. It can be difficult. It can be beautiful. It can be terrifying. But if you're out there to experience life, you will. And life can throw a lot of crazy things at you, and a lot of them are unforeseen sometimes. And you know, it's hard. It really is hard. Life can be very, 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 very difficult. So I try to maintain a positive attitude, not get involved in ridiculous feuds. I mean, if somebody's an asshole, like I'm gonna tell them they're an asshole. I don't really care. These are a bolo, by the way. If you find these Coach leather drawstring backpacks, they are going for really good money. Look at this 64 auction, 72 auction. This one went for 46. This one went for over 100. I got this for $4.99, I think. So I'm gonna ask $49.99 for it. I actually sell things. I'm not here to curate a museum. Like I need a certain amount of things to sell every day so I can have money to buy new things, pay my bills. My daughter eats a lot. So I do this because I have to. You know, it's the way that I make a living. I don't know how many people out there do this for a full living. I know people have other gigs and all that other stuff, but I actually
That wasn't funny.
Hazel sent me oh man. Hazel, Kayla's daughter, sent me a video saying that wasn't nice, and I told her she's This is a really cool piece. I love belt buckles. This is from the nuclear power facility in facility. Date on it. I have to go, guys. I have to go finish packing orders. 1983. Oh, cool. Well, you're always Adelaide when we do the show. You're always. I mean, some people don't want to show their face or whatever. That's fine. You can not screen share. You can come on with just your voice if you want, like a phone call. Everybody's welcome to come into the show as long as they want to contribute to the community. I mean, I'm moderated because it's like my channel and stuff. But I mean, I don't care. Honestly, I mostly do it for my own amusement. But I actually have to go finish my shipping because it's 4:10 right now. So come check out the show, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're a troll, thanks for watching. We don't appreciate your viewpoint because it's dumb. Bye bye.